Ready?
I've been dreading this.
Oh, come on, you'll be fine.
Is that supposed to be reassuring?
Yes.
Well, thanks for trying. Does B. Smith know I'm back yet?
No, not yet.
Thank God for that.
You'll feel better after you've seen Mrs. Davidson. She runs Wentworth, you know, not B. Go on.
Sit down, Morris. You have talked to Inspector Grace, I understand.
Yes.
Good. That will be taken into consideration when you come up for trial.
Mrs. Davidson, the police said I'd be safe in here.
You will be.
Not with B. Smith after me, I'm not.
Excuse me, Mrs. Davidson, couldn't we put her in isolation?
Well, I don't see how we can. Half the staff are down with flu. We can't just put you there and forget about you. We'll have to make sure she's watched at all times.
What about Kay White? She was killed and I've heard there were others.
To whom have you been speaking?
Well, it's general knowledge, isn't it?
Well, if prisoners have met with accidents at Wentworth, it is because they've done precisely what you are doing now. They did not inform the officers that they were under threat. Am I getting through to you?
Yes, Mrs. Davidson.
We all know what B. Smith is like, but with your cooperation, we can make sure she is our problem and not yours. But you must keep all lines of communication open. Do you understand?
Yes, Mrs. Davidson.
And you will do that? Take her back, Mrs. Jackson.
Well, what have we in here? Oh, it's a little dirt pusher back again, isn't it?
Thought your daddy paid your bail.
What are you doing back here again?
Yeah, where'd they find you this time? Peddling dope in a schoolyard?
Hey, why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Who's picking? I'm just passing the time of day.
Uh-huh. Well, if you're interested in getting back in solitary, there are 3 screws heading this way.
Okay. For now, anyway.
Aren't you gonna wallop?
You right for overtime next Friday, Mick?
Have I any choice?
Well, if you break a leg, you might just get out of it.
You've been pretty lavish with the overtime, haven't you, Jim?
Can't be helped. 4 people in Block H are down with the flu.
Yes, we haven't got the personnel to keep Tracy Morris in isolation.
Yes, the last thing we need right at this moment is a special case.
Wentworth Detention Centre.
Oh, is that Mrs. Jackson?
Yes.
Oh, that's a relief. Look, this is Bob Morris. I'd like to know when I might be able to see Tracy again.
Well, she's only allowed 1 visit a week, and you've already exceeded that, Mr. Morris.
Yeah, but she's pretty distressed, and I'd like to show a little solidarity.
Well, you can call again next week.
Not before then?
Well, why don't you call in tomorrow, and I'll see what I can arrange.
Thanks. Look, I hate to impose, but could you tell her I rang?
Was there any particular message?
We're not an answering service.
Just tell her to remember aniseed.
Oh, I couldn't pass on anything that could be code.
Oh, no. Aniseed was the name of her pony when she was little. She'll tell you.
All right. Remember aniseed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Remember what?
Remember that I'm fed up to here with overtime when you're making out those rosters, Jim.
So, it didn't go too well, eh?
I couldn't wait to get to him. I kept thinking once I saw Joe it would be all right, that he'd take care of me.
But no dice, eh?
He planned to take care of me all right. I heard him tell this guy I had to be killed.
What? Tracy, didn't you have any idea what this guy was like?
I loved him.
Well, love isn't always the best judge of character, you know.
I think what a fool I've been. Walking through customs with all that heroin. No wonder the inspector didn't believe me. How can anyone be so dumb? Now I'm back here and B. Smith's going to kill me.
Don't worry about that. Look, I'll talk to her. She might understand.
Tracy, your father rang. He said to... Do you ever have a pony?
I did when I was 10.
What was his name?
Aniseed.
Why would your father say, remember aniseed?
Oh, Aniseed was special. She was all heart. She never gave up. Whenever things got tough, Dad always said, remember Aniseed.
I see. Well, that was his message.
Your dad sounds a nice guy.
It's up to you, isn't it?
Why me?
No, I can't do it. The screws are hanging around me thick as flies, just waiting for me to make a move.
Look, she's a pusher, sure. But it's no skin off my nose. I don't want to end up in the pound again.
Who do you think sent you there last time?
Kay White set me up.
With a little help from her friend.
What friend?
Well, who do you suppose got the drugs in here that Kay was selling for gambling money? And who set the ball rolling to have us put in the pound?
She did. Morris?
She's the only one with dealer connections.
So you think she was Kay's offsider?
Wouldn't surprise me one little bit. Now you can let her get away with it?
Well, it's a risk.
Not if you pick your time carefully. You could drop by with a couple of mates. Cheer her up a bit.
Yeah. I might just do that.
You want to see me, Mrs. Davidson?
Yes, Mr. Fletcher. These rosters indicate that you're trying to run Wentworth single-handed.
Not quite.
Well, near enough. Are all these double shifts necessary?
Somebody has to do them. You know how short-staffed we are.
But you have been doing this since before we were short-staffed.
I don't mind. Nothing much else to do.
Then you must find something else. I do appreciate your dedication, but I would not appreciate your dropping at my feet, and that is a possibility, the way you're pushing yourself. I'm sorry, Jim, but as a friend, I have to say one thing. You must forget about the past before it wipes you out.
Be no great loss, would it?
We think differently around here.
Thanks.
You must get out and about. Try and meet more people. Don't give up just because you didn't get the Barnhurst job.
Well, that's the luck of the draw.
But it wasn't your last chance. There will be other opportunities. You're a good officer. Sooner or later, something worthwhile will come along. So in the meantime, would you please try not to work yourself to death? They'll blame me, you know.
Why don't you pull the other one?
Come on, Bea. Tracy was conned by Joe. He sent her to Thailand to pick up a suitcase she thought she was carrying gold.
Oh, but surprise, surprise, it turned out to be $500,000 worth of heroin. Have you any idea how many kids that could hook?
I am trying to tell you she didn't know what she was doing.
Oh, sure. She didn't know the suitcase was loaded.
She would have known it was gold, because gold would have been much heavier.
Oh, she knew she was carrying drugs. Why smuggle gold? You can buy that anywhere if you've got the dough.
Yeah, okay. She was stupid. She was so stupid she didn't even know she was a courier. She thought it was all a big joke. She just decided to go along with it, don't you know that? Her boyfriend, she loves him. She thought she'd do anything for him. She didn't even go to the police when she got caught. It was all a mistake.
It was a mistake, all right.
Listen, Bea, I'm trying to tell you she was set up. You know when she got out on bail, she went to him, you know what he did?
Paid her off.
Tried to have her killed. McNally doesn't want her in the witness box.
Gee, do you believe that? You're like Shirley Temple. You'd believe anything.
Look, she's been through a lot of trouble. Now, will you leave her alone?
I won't have to bother. I'll just stand in the queue.
What queue?
Margot gets first bash. She helps set her up. And Margot's had time in the pound she wants to work out of her system.
That's bull. Tracy's terrified of Kay.
Well, now she can be terrified of Margot.
Margot's going to make a move on the Morris kid.
You never heard it from me.
Serves her right. She had no right being in here with us anyway.
Oh, come on, do it. I don't know what makes you think this place is so exclusive.
Oh, you know what I mean.
Well, I feel a bit sorry for that poor little kid. She's not the first one to end up in here over a bloke. Oh, God, another member of the Shirley Temple Club.
What did you have?
Shepherd's pie, made from very old shepherds.
Lucky I missed out, I think.
Do you cook for yourself, Jim?
Nah, hardly seems worthwhile. Cooking for one. What about you?
Oh, I do now, but I didn't for a long time.
After you lost Bill? Mm-hmm. Meg, how long did it take you to pick up the pieces?
Oh, a while. I used to talk to myself. No, not to myself. At myself. Come on, Meg. Get moving. Do this. Do that. Oh, it still gets bad at Christmas and holidays, but most of the time I'm fine.
Does it ever stop hurting?
In time. The thing is, Jim, you've got to psych yourself into a fresh start.
Yeah, well, Mrs. Davidson's been having a go at me over the rosters.
Yes, I should hope so.
No, mine, not yours.
Look, you're spending more time here than you do at home.
Well, that's the idea, isn't it?
You'll end up like Vera, Jim, spending most of your life at Wentworth and feeling put upon the whole time.
Oh, please, anything but that.
Well, it's up to you, Jim. Now, what you've got to do is go out and enjoy yourself whilst you can. Anyway, that's Mrs. Jackson's advice. Oh, would you like a coffee?
Yeah, thanks, mate.
The screws see us, we thought it was this corridor, right?